Yo, I hope this is really a joke, but what's going on, people? It's Jay the Black here, another video. Salute to everybody that is tuning in. Make sure you like this video, and for more of my exclusive Red Pill content, make sure you go and sign up and join my Patreon, $5 a month or more. Now, what is going on this Sunday, man? Now, y'all see the title of this article from the New York Post, man. 007 has really gone far left and really went woke with this one. Now, I told y'all in my video about the Little Mermaid film that I am not a fan of race bending. I'm just not. Not only race bending, but gender bending. Ever since the first 007 films from, I believe, the 60s, the 70s, on to now, they've always been male, white and male, right? Which is fine. But that's how the property first started. That was the vision of that character. But now you go from that to we're gonna make this unknown black woman the new James Bond. Now, I don't really know of her, and this is the second time we've seen a major film. Well, Little Mermaid's not a franchise, but an iconic film, and then you got an iconic character that they are now, changing the race of, but in this case, the gender. Now, unless she wowed them in meetings, I don't see the purpose in doing this, people. They are completely pandering. Unless they're trying to get more black women to go see this particular film, I don't see the purpose. Because the majority of the people who have seen this film, who continuously watch this film, are probably male. But we're going to get into it, people. All right? I'm really hoping that this isn't true because, maybe we don't have all the information, but by looking at this article, it tells you everything you need to know. James Bond's fans want 007 to be either black or female or in for a double treat. So basically, they filled a quota, like we call it a, I think of it, it's like the quotas that a lot of jobs have to fill with double minorities. And they did that with black women. Anyway, let's see. With the movie Spy about to be played by a black woman, according to a new report on Sunday. British actress Lashana Lynch, 31, will be introduced as the new 007 in what is being described as a popcorn dropping moment in the franchise's 25th movie that is currently being filmed, according to the Mail on Sunday. But it's not a complete do-over, with her just taking James Bond's secret agent number after he retires from M16, the report states. Bond himself will still be played by Daniel Craig and will still adhere to his old-fashioned macho characteristics, an insider told the UK paper. Bond, of course, is sexually attracted to the new female 007 and tries his usual seduction tricks, but is baffled when they don't work on a brilliant young black woman who basically rolls her eyes at him and has no interest in jumping into his bed. So what, is she sort of like she's like it's like she's playing hard to get? Is she representing the new woman of 2019, that she doesn't fall for bad boys or, for playboys, or, she just, none of his charm works on her? Is that her purpose? To show that she can outwit him? Is that what we're going to be doing here? It's a popcorn dropping moment. Bond is still Bond, but he's been replaced as 007 by the stunning woman, the source told the Mail. Londoner Lynch, who played the fighter pilot Maria Rambeau in Captain Marvel, is hoped to modernize the franchise, criticized by many as too dated and sexist. This is a Bond for the modern era who will appeal to a younger generation while sticking true to what we all expected in a Bond film, the source said. They are spectacular chase sequences and fights, and Bond is still Bond, but he's having to learn to deal with the world of Me Too. So what does Me Too? Oh, okay, so Bond is seen as sexist. He's seen as a womanizer. So what she's going to do is she's basically going to be a prop. This woman is going to be a prop, and she's going to be sort of like the super feminist black woman that white feminists hide behind at certain times, to go against this white male patriarchy. This has fail written all over it. Now, this film, because it's James Bond, it could still be successful, because again, what people don't understand is that they went and got a female writer on this film, and I think that they wanted her to come in and basically add in this particular woman. Now, I don't know if she's going to be 007 past this film, because let's say she's in this film and people who still go and see it are not sold on her. What is that going to do for the next film, unless you're not going to make any more James Bond movies? And we all know that you are, because Hollywood has completely run out of ideas. People, anybody who's happy about this, now again, the final product may be cool. Maybe they write her in a way that a lot of fans can be like, oh, okay. But people, they're introducing her as a new 007. If they wanted to write a new character for the film, they could have done that. But why have her as 007? Is it because you want headlines? Is it because you want to split the fan base like Star Wars has been doing for the last couple of years? That is not smart. That business-wise, that's not smart. Look at the Mission Impossible films with Tom Cruise. Okay? Look how that film has always stayed true to the material. And they have not gone woke in no way, shape, or form. Why? That's why those films have always been successful. Because they don't go too far to the left. They introduce new characters. Okay? Just like in the latest Mission Impossible film, they introduce new characters that you will like, not somebody who's there to take Tom Cruise's place. And unfortunately, in Hollywood, too many of these movie directors and writers are so far to the left. They want women to compete with men. They want women to outdo men. They want women to replace men. But what happens when that doesn't work? What happens when the fan base is like, what is this? But you don't care, right? Because you want to split the fan base. But it's not going to be a split. There are women who are going to be against this as well. Now, if you wanted to introduce Lashana as a brand new character who may be an agent, that's fine. But why does she? This is what I don't understand. Why does she have to be 007? Seriously, if you want to make her a new recurring character and just add a new 007, you could have done that too. But oh no, she has to be the anti-James Bond. She has to be she has to be against everything that he stands for. Let me tell you something. James Bond has made that movie franchise, as sexist, as misogynist as you think he is, has made that franchise a lot of money. James Bond's franchise has been around for so long due to the formula that they have. So obviously there were women who are okay with it. But here we go in this Me Too. Let me tell y'all something about Me Too. There's a good portion of those women who are lying. There's a portion of them that are just lying just to be lying. Just so they can get over the fact that they were willingly sleeping with these producers and writers. and now they're coming forward. Now, I'm not saying that there weren't situations that happened, because I'm pretty sure they did. I mean, there's a lot of degeneracy that goes on in Hollywood. But to make Me Too as if this just running rampant, man, come on, man. To me, your pandering is going to break the box office, and I'm not talking about big numbers. I'm talking about break it as in not do very well. There were already people who are looking for a reason not to go see this film, and you're giving them a reason, because instead of you writing a new character who could have been the antagonist to James Bond, but still been on the sort of like good side, so to speak, that's fine. But when you're putting them as 007, you're going about this the wrong way. This is how irrational these people are. But again, this movie could still do good. Maybe the character's written so well that we're like, you know what? I like where they're going with this, but I kind of doubt it. We don't even know much about her. She's only been in Captain Marvel. That says everything you need to know. And when I've listened to reviews of Captain Marvel, because I haven't seen it, no one talks about her, man. Nobody says, you know what, she had a breakout performance. I really liked her in the film. They don't say anything about her. It's almost like she wasn't even there. So I really think that, Hollywood is definitely going extremely woke. But what happens when you go woke, you go broke. And that's what happened with a couple of films. When you try to go left and you try to shame people, like the Terminator film that's trying to shame men and say, you know what, if you don't like this film, you're a misogynist. That's because they know the film is awful and they know financially it's not going to do well, and they want to shame men. Look, that shaming stuff don't work. It really don't. Stop doing it. Stop trying to split your fan base, Star Wars. Stop trying to pit people against each other. It's not going to make you money. It's only going to make you look like losers. Now, this is a good opportunity for Lashana, but this is the second time they've put a black female in a role who's basically an unknown just cause she fits a quota. She's a double minority, and that's all she is. She's basically going to be a prop in this film. And that's sad, because she's probably very talented, but we won't really know, because a lot of those fans of that James Bond franchise are not going to be happy about this. So